Good morning. I wanted to share today a routine that makes the most sense for you. Now, why am I in clothes that I'm in? Because usually I am put together and I'm looking nice and I have makeup on and all that. But the reason I did this today is because I wanted you to know what my routine looks like and why it works for me. Because the most important thing that you can figure out is what works best for you. My name is Emily Hawkins. I spent 15 years in corporate America leading teams, managing millions of dollars, and I left all that because I wanted to teach you leadership. I had a dream of touching 100 people, and that happened within the first year of me leaving my corporate job. And now it's time to dream bigger. And part of that dream is teaching you how I think, teaching how you should be leading yourself so that you can lead teams. And part of that is structure. Now, if you are somebody who hates structure, then maybe we wouldn't be friends because I am all about structure. And the reason I'm about structure is because without it, I'm frazzled. I don't set time limits on things and then I'm all over the place. So instead, what I do for myself is a couple of different things. And this is what I want to run with you today. So the first thing I do is I set an intention for my week. So I do this on Sundays, and I typically do it before my kids get up. Now, I have a 4 and 7-year-old, so this could be a little dicey, especially with the 4-year-old, because sometimes he gets up at 5 a.m. If that happens, I'm not doing this first thing in the morning. I'm being real with you. I have to have flexibility. So I want you to know that when you set an intention, part of that intention should definitely be flexibility. Because if you have a plan that is so rigid that if anything throws it off, you're thrown off and you just throw the plan away, that's not really much of a plan, right? So I want you to set an intention with flexibility. Now, what does that look like? So for me, I look at my week and I typically pull up my calendar, see what meetings I have, see the things that I want to get accomplished. And then I say to myself, how do I want to feel on Friday when I shut my computer down? And for me, when I shut down my computer on Fridays, I want to feel tired, but in a good way. And I know you know what I mean. So there's tired, stressed, right? And then that's where things are swirling in your head and you've got so many things to do. Or there's tired, accomplished. Wow, I touched so many people this week. So for me, my intentions are a few ways. One is, did I spend any time with my children? And what I mean by spending time with them is, am I sitting in the floor playing with them? Am I drawing? Am I helping my daughter read? Even knowing it's summertime, we have to have a reading schedule of at least 20 minutes a day. She's dyslexic. This is incredibly important to set. I set this intention because I want to be present in their lives. Then there's my health. I want to make sure that I am showing up for myself 6 days a week. One of the reasons why I'm like this is because I want you to understand that typically before you see me, this has already gone on. But I didn't think that was fair today. So I wanted to show you exactly what I look like first thing in the morning. I know that when I move every single day, and I'm not talking like some crazy, I'm not running marathons here. And that is definitely not where my journey with health started. My journey with health came from, I just am tired. I feel so tired. And so my intention for the week is to feel less stress and to feel lighter and for my joints not to hurt. So I have scoliosis. If I don't work out, my joints begin to hurt. So for me, that's a bellwether because it relieves so much of that pain for me. And that is my intention. Now, the next level is for my business. And there are two forms of that for me personally. The first one is, what is my intention with my existing clients? And my intention with my existing clients every single week is to lighten their load. And the only way I know how to do that is to teach them how to think and how to grow themselves. Every single client I have is different. So while I do have a curriculum for them, what we tackle together, I have to be present for. So again, you'll notice a theme, right? I feel like I need to be present everywhere I am. I get more accomplished when I'm present. And the next level of this is what I will do with clients that I have not even met yet. And that comes down to my blog posts and making sure that I'm putting out great content, this video, and also that I'm really there in terms of making sense from a posting standpoint because I post on social media every single day. So, what gift can I give somebody that doesn't know me? How can I teach them, even knowing they don't even know who I am yet? So, those are goals that I have for myself. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, okay, that's great, but like, how does this relate to me? How is that, me? Do you have an intention for those areas of your life? Your family, various aspects of your work, right? Because you've probably got tasks at work that are ongoing, something that you have to do month over month. If you're in accounting, you're doing month end close. If you're in marketing, maybe social media engagement. Everybody's got some sort of sustainable task that they have to do, but then you've also got to be forward looking, right? So maybe that's leadership on your team. Maybe you want to delegate something out. What does that look like? And when you break it down into a week, it makes you say, okay, there are only 40 hours. You may work more than that, but try to be realistic with yourself. What could I really accomplish in this time period? When you get intentional about what you want to do with your time, everything else kind of falls away. And what I mean by that is when somebody comes to your office with a fire drill, first of all, it's typically not a fire drill. They just want your help because you can do things faster. I'm onto those people. What I want you to be able to do is set down and say, I have a plan here. I know what I want to do with my time this week. And because of that, I don't have as much time that I can devote to that. So you'll either quickly try to help that person and move on or tell them a time that they can come back. Can you come back around 2 p.m. when I've got some time freed up? Now, the other thing I want you to think about is your energy levels. Focus on your energy levels and say, when do I have the most energy? Because the really labor intensive tasks need to happen during those times. I would recommend keeping a journal or something for over a week to see when your energy is at its peak and when it's in a trough. And a trough would be, I'm exhausted, I just want to search the web, scroll through the internet, whatever. And be mindful of when you are doing your laborious tasks. That's incredibly important. So, what I want you to think about is I want you to set an intention for your week. I want you to set an intention for each area of your life and then be mindful of your energy levels and where you are spending your time. And that is how you will build a structure and a routine that works best for you. What I would also recommend is once you've looked at those energy levels, I want you to say to yourself, what will I put in those energy buckets on a daily basis? Stick to that plan for at least a week and see if you don't accomplish more. I have big dreams for you, and I know that this plan will work for you because it exploded my business. Just being mindful of what made sense for me, moving my body, being intentional with my business and my family has really helped me grow. I hope you have a great day.